This episode of the Opie Radio podcast sponsored by HemplandUSA.com. Experience the Hempland USA difference today with the offer code OPIE, O-P-I-E, at checkout.
This is I feel bad for motherfuckers got to stay in this neighborhood over here.
And that's how we began, Wease.
It's terrible.
Where are we? We're on the Intercoastal in Fort Lauderdale, right?
We're on the Intercoastal looking at some very lucky human motherfuckers.
Well, we're hanging out for a Super Bowl party at a little shack. A little shack on the Intercoastal. Come on, how much is this crib? Be honest.
The king, he's in charge.
King.
10,000 square foot of house and 10,000 square foot of patio. So you got 20,000 square feet to occupy on the best lot in South Florida.
So the crib's about $1 million?
The crib across the street's $24 million. This one's a lot bigger and a lot better.
Wow. I got to say, we went and saw Carl yesterday. We get there. He's on the third tier, way up in the air. I never had to visit a guy that was that high up in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, only Opie would go to. We drove a long way,
over an hour,
to see Brother Carl.
Yeah,
and there was all these buildings with the drawers.
Yeah,
and Opie had the building that Carl was in, but it was impossible to find.
Right, exactly.
And when we finally find it, Opie gets pissed off that Carl's up in the air.
I don't want Carl up in the air, right, King? If you're going to visit, like, your buddy, you want him in the ground or like, eye level. You don't want to be, getting your neck all out of whack because you're looking up at your pal who died way too fucking early.
When I die, I'm going in the ground, but my monument's going to be way up in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. I'm going on the shelf. I'm going in the ash on the shelf at home. We are down here at the scene of the crime. All kinds of people. Today on the beach, I saw a girl completely drunk at 1 in the afternoon, fell in the water.
Right.
Couldn't get up.
Yeah.
Boyfriend wouldn't help her.
Yeah.
I'm watching the whole thing. She got up twice, fell. I'm going, look at these drunk son of bitches. On Super Bowl Sunday, she'll never make the game.
Yeah.
And then she's walking to the hotel, falls in the sand, completely soaked, in clothes. A lot of amateurs down here, King.
A lot of amateurs for the Super Bowl. King, one other thing about seeing Carl, right? So, it's a moment. I'm seeing Carl up in the air on the third tier. I'm taking it all in. I'm saying a little something for Carl, right? And all of a sudden, I hear this piss stream coming from around the corner. Your boy Wease goes around the corner right at this emotional moment and decides at that moment he really has to fucking take a leak. And all of a sudden, Doreen's like, is he fucking leaking? And she's all pissed and marches over there. And there's Wease, man. He's got his dick out. He don't give a fuck. He's just peeing wherever the hell he wanted, like a racehorse.
Listen.
You got to go. It's time to piss. Listen, I've shit in worse places.
Wait a minute. I was going to introduce. He's famous.
World famous shit.
He is world famous.
You're not a world famous shitter. I got you beat.
No, you don't.
No, he's got confidence.
Tell about the changing of the guards.
I was in Hyde Park with my wife, and we got drunk 20 years ago. And Hyde Park is like the Central Park of London. It's huge. And we're drinking wine. I had to get back. All of a sudden, I had to shit. I backed into the tree, and probably 10,000 cars went by me as I was shitting against the tree in public. Okay? No, that's a professional shitter.
That's a dumper. And he has dumped anywhere and everywhere.
That's pretty impressive, King.
Him and Joe T.
Joe T likes to see.
Legendary.
I brag on my podcast and my old radio show that I could shit anywhere. I'm one of those guys. When I leave the house, I could shit anywhere.
But do you do them outside?
Yes. My famous story is I shit on the beach as my mother-in-law was coming back from a walk.
I thought you were the last guy that would do any of that.
God, no, man. I was chilling out at the beach. I didn't feel like going back to the house. They were coming back from a walk. I dropped trow, and it was like kind of a roast beefy, poo. And then a wave. I've told this story so many times. They're sick of it. But then a wave took my poo and spread it all over the shoreline. And then all the birds came a-coming. Because
the birds want to eat the poo?
Oh, they were feasting. And then my mother-in-law was very confused as she walked to where I was,
Lindsay's
wondering,
mom?
wondering why are all the birds feasting right now? And I didn't have the heart to tell her, but I'm sure she knows now because of the podcast.
King, you want to introduce Sal?
This is the proprietor of this hacienda, my combati Sal Longo. Sal, you want to say a few words?
So,
Do your best,
we'll
Joe
just
Pesci.
ask him.
Best Joe Pesci. We're
You're
even
a funny guy.
communicating right now.
You're a funny guy.
Funny like how?
You're funny. You know what I mean? You're funny. You make me laugh.
Am I here to amuse you?
No, I don't mean that. I'm not like that. You know, you're just a funny guy.
Come on, King. What's your problem?
No, I don't have a problem. No.
How about if I hit you with this bottle? Okay, when you're just waking up from your coma and I'm getting out of jail, I'm going to whack you fucking again, all right?
So, ladies and gentlemen.
You got me.
Ladies and gentlemen, that fella is, I wish if this was YouTube and you could see where we're sitting.
Yeah.
Who would think that the guy that has this is that guy that was just saying that nasty, terrible
It's his crib.
bullshit?
Right.
And you could see this joint. Like,
I love seeing all the giant boats go by on the Intercoastal with the Trump flags there, King.
I saw one Warren garbage can, and I saw a Sanders urinal.
But, man, the guys on their boats down here, they all have the Trump flag a-flying.
yeah, they're protecting the cake. By the way, we're at this guy's joint.
Yeah.
There are at least 6, 7 of the fellas I've seen, or every one of them has some kind of fancy golf joint on. Can't read.
Yanandasis here from upstate New York.
Oh,
Yanandasis from upstate New York.
Oh, that's upstate.
This is Whistling Straits, home of the Ryder Cup.
Country Club Rochester.
Out of Saugan, Leatherstocking, Cooperstown, New York.
Baseball.
I can't hear.
Cooperstown, New York.
Wow, Cooperstown.
Yeah, the home of the Baseball Hall of Fame. My God.
Unfortunately, his golf game, he thinks he's playing baseball.
Well, he's from Cooperstown. He's from Cooperstown.
A lot of swings and misses.
That's the bit.
Yeah, I got
water
it. I
taxi-
understand. Yeah.
Takes and they point out where all the famous rich dickheads live.
Oh, they do that?
Yeah.
So it must be like New York. You know, in New York City, you got the guys on the bikes and stuff, and they point out houses, and they just make it up. And then when I'm next to them, I'm like, "You're lying," and they get really mad at me because I'm like, "Madonna hasn't lived in that building in 10 years," because it's a better story.
Yeah, Opie lives in a high rise, but I loved when he had the basement joint.
You loved when I had the
Remember
basement,
the basement joint?
That was infested with mice. I killed 75 mice.
He lived right around the corner from where John Lennon got the pipe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right by Strawberry Field, 72nd Street.
Yeah, we know where it is, King. That's not impressive.
New York for 40 years.
He's been going to New York
Bro,
for 40 years. He's bragging from
native.
afar.
Doesn't matter. I'm the king.
You're the king.
Well,
You're the king.
You are. He actually is. That's the funny part.
There's a lot of people at this party, but yeah, I lived very close to where Lennon was shot,
Right around the corner.
and to this day they get their pictures taken in front of the Dakota. They put a big smile on the face, like this is the spot where he got murdered. Let's smile. For our Facebook page, and I yell at those people too. I took a picture in front of OJ's house back in the day.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not smiling for that one. And then I also took the picture where JFK was shot.
Hey,
They actually have an X on the road where it happened, and people run out into traffic to get their picture taken on the X. And there's near misses all day long at Dealey Plaza because there's a traffic light. And that traffic light changes, and then the locals, they have had it, so they just floor it, and people are running out of the street at the last second all day long.
Why would you want pictures of a macabre, a place where someone was murdered? I don't know.
Well, it's part of history, I guess.
Okay.
I used to take the death tours in L.A.
They have death tours?
Well, they cleaned it up a little. It was called Gray Line Tours, and back in the day, you would jump in a hearse. And then they would take you all around Hollywood and show you all the places where there was death and destruction. Hey, man, what's up? How are you? Good to see you.
Oh, two Dunkin' and my man.
We got some Dunkin'
What's up,
Donuts
bro?
in the house. I love it. Good to see you again. That guy owns like 1 million Dunkin' Donuts.
And that's his partner next to him.
I might
Dominic.
have to buy one.
You should.
I got to do
Well, I
something.
bet he should have done it a year or
Yeah,
so
no
ago.
kidding. How many Dunkin' Donuts does he own?
He owns 40-something.
40-something Dunkin'
Yeah.
Donuts all over Western New York?
Yeah.
So the Graveline Tour, they take you around to all the crazy places where everyone was murdered,
This is in
dropped
LA?
dead of heart attacks.
In L.A.?
Yeah, they take
Dude, I wonder if they take you to Bugsy Moran's joint.
They do.
Sure.
What's the story of that one again?
Well, you know, that's in the movie and everything else. You
Yeah.
know, Bugsy was the guy responsible for building Las Vegas.
Right.
There's no Las Vegas, legit, without Bugsy Moran. So then when he was spending too much money.
Yeah.
He was going over what the mob wanted to spend.
Okay.
And so they murdered him. He was in the living room with his old lady, with Squeeze.
Yeah.
And right through the window, they gave him the assassination.
It used to be a great tour, but the locals would get so mad and they would beat their horns and give the finger to the hearse. So now they're in one of those like tour buses, so you don't know it's the death tour anymore.
Right.
But the best one was you're on Hollywood Boulevard. We stop at a light and they play the I Love Lucy music. And they go right there on the sidewalk. Fred Mertz coming out of a movie premiere, dropped dead of a heart attack.
God, you know, the sad part of all that you're talking about.
It's kind of fascinating. I'm not going to lie.
No. I think it's really cool. But what I'm saying is the sad part of everything you just said is today, anybody like 30 years old has no clue who Fred Mertz is.
Oh, that's true.
Or most any other old references.
100% right.
The references anymore are...
Well, they take you by the Charles Manson murders.
Well, that's even
but
that.
But they knocked that house down a million years ago and built something else up there, I believe.
You know, it's funny. Some people didn't. I loved that movie.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh, my God, do I love that movie.
Yeah.
You know, with Leonardo DiCaprio and the whole crew.
Right.
It was so. And, you know, Tarantino, I don't want to get... It's old. I can give it away.
Right.
You know, he changed it. Most of it, you know, it's the Manson family.
Yeah.
And Hollywood.
Yeah.
But the end, you know, there's parts of it are like real, who the characters are
Sure.
and stuff. But then at the end, he changes the real end.
Yeah, I heard
to
all
something
that.
really cool.
I can't believe I haven't seen it yet. I'm a huge
So good.
I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan.
Oh, bro.
I had him on the show once.
It might be one of my favorite ones. I love every one, too.
And he's only going to make 10 films and that's it. 10 and done,
Yeah.
right?
But this one is so... And it's funny that people I met, even a girl I work with, who didn't like that movie. And God, to me, it was like, one of my... Not just did I like it, I loved it.
Yeah, man. His movies, he hasn't made one bad one. He loves feet, too. You know that, right?
I know.
He's a big... Are you into feet?
A lot of bare feet.
Are you into bare feet? I think feet are
I don't ever
ugly.
want to think I'm into bare feet.
Yeah.
But it's funny you bring it up because I do peep the sandal.
You do?
I like the sandal and the pretty feet.
I don't...
But I don't think of it.
They could have a club foot. I don't care because I'm not looking.
Oh, I like a foot.
You like a
I
foot?
like the foot.
What do you think the foot fetish is all about?
I don't even like the word because never thought that I would ever have any fetish. But you had to go fucking bring it up. I like the foot. And first of all, I think I must be completely normal.
Yeah.
Because in the last decade, women are wearing nothing but sandals.
Yeah.
You got to admit.
Yeah, but I never got turned on by the foot.
The foot is nice.
Yeah.
And the women are coiffing them and
Yeah.
getting pedicures regular and pretty feet.
I believe fetishes come from something weird that happened to you as a child.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Well, maybe
That's why I don't spank my kids because I don't want to turn them into their fetish, which would be a spanking fetish when they get older. So I don't spank my kids. I don't want to be responsible for that shit.
All right, but in the meantime,
And the foot, sorry, the feet
no, but
thing. It's because you're
that-
crawling around on the floor as mom's doing the dishes, whatever, without shoes on, and then that becomes your fetish. I'm telling you.
Listen, hey, bro, listen. I like your rap. I really do. But I don't think the foot thing falls into the category of all the weird fetishes.
Okay.
Because I don't have any foot thing, but the fact that women are all wearing sandals, obviously, and making their feet pretty,
Yeah.
I find the foot, I look at the foot.
You look at the foot.
I always look for the sandals, and And being that we're in Florida,
Yeah.
there are every chicken everywhere.
I have to be a weirdo because I don't I don't notice women below their knees ever.
You are. You're the weirdo.
I said that. I mean, every once in a while, a good calf.
Now,
A
since
good
we're-
calf, but definitely lower than the calf, forget it.
I look
You go low.
the whole way.
You go low.
the whole way. But I'll tell you what I'm not.
Yeah.
And you probably are, but won't admit it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Titties.
As I get older, not as much.
I could give a crap less, and to be honest with you, and there's
Yeah.
some here,
Yeah.
surgical titties that are too big,
Yeah.
too hard,
Yeah.
and to me it's like,
You know what turned me off to the implants? All those years doing radio with Anthony.
Yeah.
We had girls coming in.
Oh, I'm sure you
almost it was almost every day. We had to turn women away. They just wanted to show us. And when they were in sweaters and hoodies and whatnot, it looked really nice and sexy. And then as soon as they took them off, it was like,
basketballs.
yeah, but they were too tight, and you wanted to yell at the girls like your body's not big enough for that size,
Yeah.
and the one nipple is looking over here, and the
Yeah.
other one's looking down.
I don't get it.
You
Man, I
know,
go for it. I mean,
I'm still a huge fan of natural.
yeah, me too. And
Natural.
it's so rare when you catch a chick in Hollywood.
Yeah.
One of the big actresses, and you can tell.
Yeah.
Might be natural. You go, man, oh man. And there's a couple of the chicks, and I wish I was a good memory guy. A couple of my favorite Hollywood chicks are very small-breasted.
Yeah, yeah,
A couple, most of my favorite ones.
yeah. But I became an expert at that.
How's that?
Well, the
from
ones that do the implants under the muscle, that's the ones you want to look at.
Look at you. Whoa, look at that.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
God, we're looking at a
That's
huge
That's
yacht.
a good $6 to $8 million boat.
Easily. That is
Hey,
spectacular. You
hey.
can't see it, but the sun's going down. We're in Fort Lauderdale. We're right next to the Intercoastal, just watching one giant yacht after another go by us. So, and then the other thing about Quentin Tarantino, we hit it off, and he invited me to movie night in L.A. I've told this story a few times too.
But I never heard it.
So, well, it's. I mean, you can relate to this too. I mean, I'm sure a lot of this has happened to you. So we hit it off. We're promoting one of his movies. I forgot which one at this point. And afterwards, he's like, man, he's talking about this movie night he does where they really go off and watch some weird stuff, foreign films, and they have themes.
Yeah.
And then he was telling me about the popcorn in the movie theater. It sounded amazing. And he's like, next time you're in L.A., you got to come to movie night. And I'm thinking, oh, man, I am fucking in. So I'm not even listening anymore because I can't wait for him to, give me his phone number. So next time I'm in L.A., I'm like, yo, Quentin, I'm here, And sure enough, you know this deal. As soon as those fucking mics go off, you're not friends anymore.
Wait a minute.
And next thing you know, he just walks out, and I'm like, what happened to my movie night?
Wait a minute. I got the same story.
For real?
In my studio, your buddy, James Dolan.
James Dolan. I hate James Dolan.
Yeah, everybody
and I know
but-
you love him, but
Everybody but me hates
but he's
James Dolan.
purposely making us Knicks fans suffer now.
Why would you
He's
say
a twisted
purpose?
fuck.
Why would you say purposely?
Because he's not getting any players for years now. The free market this past offseason was amazing, and we didn't pick up anybody.
Could he have had Zion? No.
No. Well, that was the lottery pick, and it was
Right.
getting close where we had a chance, and then and then he went to the Pelicans. So.
Okay, but anyway, let's.
But he hasn't picked up a player in years. And if you criticize him, I know he's your boy. If you criticize him at Madison Square Garden, he'll point to you and get the security guards to pull you out.
It happened once.
No, it happened again like last week. and then they want to ban the kid. And his team sucks. What do you expect from us?
Yeah, they're terrible.
All right, go ahead.
But anyway, so I don't know James Dolan from Beans, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know who James Dolan is.
Yeah.
So this kid that used to work for me when I was a concert promoter, I don't want to say how many decades ago,
Right.
is from New York, and he later became the house. He ran Radio City Music Hall.
Okay.
He's a drummer in the house band.
Yeah.
And James Dolan owns Radio City Music
Yes, he
Hall,
does.
correct?
He owns everything.
So anyway,
I think he owns my cable, too, that I hate.
so James Dolan, this is years ago, had a band.
Right.
And my boy Wally Usatinsky, I called him Useless Tinsky, great kid actually. He was in the band, so they brought him up to my radio show. So they're in my studio. I don't know who James Dolan is. He's just another schmuck with this band. It's nothing.
Yeah.
But it was his band. He's bankrolling it.
Really?
And they were playing a local club. So at the end, they tell me who the guy liked me because I was being nice. And Wally asked me if I knew what else he did. And I go, no.
Yeah.
I guess I'm dumb.
Yeah.
So he brought his card over to me and says, if you ever need anything. So I'm all excited. Listen to this. I'm not kidding you. About a month.
I already know the ending.
Wait, I know you know the end, but
no, because it's the same
listen
garbage.
to this.
Go
This
ahead.
is even worse.
Yeah, go ahead.
A month later, he has a motherfucking heart attack or something. James Dolan.
Yeah.
Don't I send him a get well card to the office and everything?
Nice.
Being a nice guy
Because you're a gentleman.
without asking for anything.
Right.
I thought it would look good.
Of course.
That I'm sending a brother a card, not even asking for a
Right.
ticket.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years later, I finally want a pair of tickets to like a Knicks game for my kid.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He didn't even
Wouldn't answer
acknowledge
the
that.
phone?
Yeah, he didn't
He
even
gave me-
acknowledge that you were alive.
But he gave me the card and said,
Yeah.
if you ever need anything.
It's all bullshit.
Why would you do that?
Because it's the game those bigger celebrities play. It's
But you
all
can't be
a
nice
bullshit
enough.
game.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, I told you the story of Greg Brady, right? Barry Williams.
I know, but please.
Me and him became decent friends. So me and Barry hit it off. He did the radio show a lot. He's like, next time you're in L.A., look me up. So I'm with my really good friend Jay, who moved out to L.A. a million years ago. And I'm like, Jay, Barry Williams said, Greg Brady, if you're in L.A., call me up. So I called him up. And I basically invited myself over to his house, right?
You should have.
You got to hear this. So I'm nervous as hell as I'm driving up this road in Bel Air all the way to the top, spectacular views, a house kind of like what we're sitting at right now here in Fort Lauderdale, but overlooking the mountains, top of Bel Air. Turns out I'm thinking, stupid me, I'm like, wow, damn, that Brady Bunch money is really good. Turns out
money.
He had, she was an international banker, and that's why they had the house. I learned that after the fact. They're no longer together, blah, blah, blah. But I ring the bell. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm here to see Barry. I don't even think I think I called as I was like 5 minutes away. They awkwardly invite me to the house, and now the wife is scrambling to get food for me and my buddy Jay. So basically the story goes that I ended up having Greg Brady's leftovers. She pulls something out of the refrigerator. It was like some kind of pasta pea dish. I'll never forget it. As Greg has a beautiful red sauce pasta, but they didn't have enough, so then now they're digging so they could feed me and my buddy Jay. But we ended up sitting on the back deck overlooking pretty much all of L.A. My God, it was gorgeous, and having martinis and just had a great time.
Good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were good.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of the Puppy Bowl, if that's what it.
Why would you watch the Puppy Bowl?
I love dogs so mumuch.
Do you?
It was corny though. I couldn't pay attention, but I love the fact that they do it.
Well, I want to talk about dogs. Because I'm at that point with my kids. They're begging me for a dog, and I know I'm gonna have to do all the fucking work.
That's the bad part, Opie.
And I live in New York City, and I see
Bro, it'll kill you.
I see these dog owners. They're miserable because they're the ones walking the dog. They only take the dog outside twice a day for about 15 minutes because they're too busy trying to make something of themselves in New York. So these dogs, they sit in these apartments all day long.
Bad.
And know who is in demand there is those dog walkers. So, so you get this service where the guy will pick up your dog along with 12 to 15 others, and he's walking down the street with 15 leashes.
I see him.
And without it getting all tangled. Like
I don't know how
it's
they
down
do
to
it.
a science.
And how do they? You have to clean up 15 shits.
Well, that's the thing with New York. I mean, people, even though the street is no joke 3 feet away, they still allow their precious dog to shit on the sidewalk, and they never clean it up properly.
Come on.
You're always going home with some kind of dog crap on your sneakers or shoes.
But listen, with your other home, that would be a joy.
Yeah.
But the condo, because I'm fighting with Doreen, I'm on the 12th floor.
Yeah.
The fact that you got to take your dog out to poopy pee-pee, you got to get on an elevator and go down and find a spot. That's a lot of work.
I know that my kids would love the dog for the first weekend, and then
they'd love it forever.
They're going to move on to the next thing.
Nah.
Their brains aren't developed enough to really understand the responsibility of having a dog.
They absolutely won't understand the responsibility.
Yeah.
But they'll love the doggy.
Yeah. My son was scared of dogs, and I got him to a good place. And I know I told you this off mic, but I got bit really bad by a dog.
And he was with you.
He was with me. I got this electric scooter that I used to get my kids to school, and we came upon this dog owner and a white, just ratty-looking dog. I look at some of these dogs that people walk, and I go, why do you pick that one? Do you think that ever?
No, I just love dogs
You love
so
dogs.
much that some of them are so ugly they're cool looking.
Okay, well.
And, most are cute. I love my doggies.
Well, I cut across this park every morning to get my kids to school, and there's like 10, 12 dogs easily, and I'm always navigating them with the electric scooter. And for some reason, dogs love electric scooters. They jump at them all the time. And I saw this dog owner, leash, white ratty dog, and a park bench, and I'm thinking,
like the guy was sitting down?
No.
Oh.
He's walking. He doesn't even see us. We're behind him. But I'm thinking I could get between the ratty dog and the park bench. So I make my move, and all of a sudden I feel excruciating pain on my upper leg. I didn't even see this thing bite me, and it bit me really fucking hard. And you saw the bruise I showed you and Doreen.
Bad bruise.
And he bit me through heavy jeans, and I was wearing long johns because it was cold in New York. I jump off the scooter. My son runs away because now he's scared of dogs again.
Sure.
And I told you, I had about 10 seconds to figure everything out. My first thought is I got to beat the shit out of this guy because his dog just bit me really bad. And it was excruciating pain, no joke.
You can't blame the dude.
Well, but in that 5 seconds, 10 seconds, then I'm thinking, I want to beat this guy up. I want to beat him up. I want to kick his dog. I want to do something. You know how it is when you're in
a dog, I can see.
Oh, you could, and you love dogs.
No, because it's a quick reaction.
Yeah. So then, in that 10 seconds, I had to admit to myself, and it really bothered me, that it was absolutely my fault because I snuck up on him. They didn't even see me coming. So the dog did what a dog, I guess, has to do. And then the guy starts apologizing, and I'm like, I don't want to hear it. Just walk away, because I didn't want to start thinking maybe I still should hit him.
One last Trump bit.
We were avoiding Trump.
I have to do this one piece.
We were avoiding this.
One piece.
Okay.
On Bill Maher's show, which is for us commie liberals all the way, at the end of this last episode, he did this thing about, look, this is what they say.
Yeah.
The Republicans, people were saying when they go low, we go high.
Yeah.
So he did a whole rant that we got to go low too.
Yeah.
We're going to start going low. And so this is what we're going to do. And he closed up with a commercial. An ad that he says, the P tape. Well, most people that are deep into politics know that supposedly Trump had a couple pros do some peeing in Russia.
Yeah,
couple hookers.
Yeah, do you believe it?
Yeah, but does it not important? You know what I mean? Do I believe it? It's bad, but why wouldn't they? It's not like he would never do anything like that.
Well, getting back to the fetish discussion we had, it might be his thing.
And guys personally that might do some.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want
people I used to work with.
That's what I'm talking about. But anyway,
a log right on the chest, and if the log rolled off, he would.
I don't want to hear.
He would pick up the log and place it back on the chest.
Come on. How do you know?
He said all this on the radio.
He has.
I'm not going to mention the name. Everyone knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah, don't do it. But anyway, so Bill Maher shows the tape.
Yeah.
They had a fake Trump.
Yeah.
And then they had, what's his name? Lev.
Right.
Come in with two hookers.
Yeah.
And they say some stuff, and then they get naked, but they blur out the naked.
Yeah.
And they get on a bed, and he tells them to pee-pee and stuff. But anyway, I thought it was just going to be on the TV, and today I already saw it on Facebook.
Oh, no, that Bill Maher.
Now I'm embarrassed because some right-wing or conservative or Trump supporters are going to think that people want you to think it's real. But it's a stone joke.
Yeah.
And, I mean, everybody knows it's not Donald Trump.
Yeah, but it's a joke against...
It's a bit.
It's a joke against Trump, so all those people are going to come out of the woodwork. No, Bill Maher purposely said this is just a joke, and he also said this will go viral, and it did. I saw it online as well.
Oh, you saw it?
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere. It was funny, though. I mean, that's what we said in the last podcast. Trump gives you a lot of opportunities for some funny stuff, but,
Funny will last. It'll be always funny.
Funny will always be funny. I like that. I've had a great time in Fort Lauderdale, man. This is unbelievable. I don't even know how you could work while you're down here.
Please, bro, I gotta tell you the truth. No, I can't on the radio. I mean, this isn't the radio. What? Getting tired. I mean, I'm like, I just want to be here and be a bum.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you?
Hold on.
Listeners that go to FAU and he listens to podcasts every day. This guy.
Does he listen to Opie's? No.
Listening to Opie?
What? Yeah.
You're interrupting
bring
us
a
for a guy that doesn't even know who we are.
So fucking young.
Yeah.
That he probably hasn't even heard of Opie and Anthony.
No, I haven't heard.
Of course. What are you
shit.
doing? I'm going to
talking
throw you in
about
the
on
water.
radio.
No, I don't listen to the radio.
No, I know you don't, but this is when people did. They had the biggest show.
Are you making fun of my shoes?
They did. Now,
Oh, okay.
your mom definitely knows. So who do you listen to?
Like podcasts, like Tony Robbins, Gary Vee.
Oh,
The
shit.
second guy.
He's got a big brain, this guy. Doreen really helping the podcast. Thanks,
So
Doreen.
do you go to FAU too?
I do. I go to FAU. I'm a senior there doing business management.
All right, King, come over here. King said we had our first casualty.
Hold on. Casualty.
We had our first casualty of the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At 5:25, the pregame's not even on. We had a guy puke and go down.
Yeah.
And there was no prop bet on it. Yeah. And there's no prop bet. We figured there'd be a prop bet on it.
There should have been a
and
prop
we
bet.
didn't even have it. Well, you know, the side bets.
Yeah,
first
I
touchdown,
get it. Yes.
First guy to go down. But who would bet before the pregame?
Right.
Red drink on a white couch.
Oh, this guy can handle that. The house we're at, he's going to laugh at that and just throw the couch into the Intercoastal and get another one. He don't give two shits
Bro, so
what happened.
this year you're graduating?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'm working hard. I'm working full time. So I don't know. I'm taking.
Where do you work?
I do high ticket sales. I work for a wholesaling company, a wholesaling education company.
Wrap that shit up so we can get some cocktails.
Well, I don't want to wrap it up with some boring
I gotta get a
interview.
drink up in this joint.
Anyway, so we had our first casualty. That's what the King said.
Buddha,
Huh?
my real estate agent.
Oh, really? It went down.
Yeah.
Really? He couldn't handle his alcohol? Wease.
Yeah. Tremaldi's daughter wants. Oh, it's him. I thought he gave me this. I thought she wanted me to interview her friggin' boyfriend, who came in his. Wait. Who came in his fucking pajamas?
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Go take a dive in the water.
Bro, I mean, those could be J's, right?
No, I mean, he looks good. I mean, he matches real nice, you know?
This guy.
Look at these young peoples. Young peoples. All over the joint. I look at them, I go, I'm so fucking happy being young. You guys don't know when we were all young. When you're young, old motherfuckers like me will tell you, oh, you can't, being youth is everything. But you won't listen, but just look at the smiles. Because you don't have to have any money. And plus I don't want to say in front of your girlfriend. You could be banging every other broad in town if you want.
You just said it in front of her.
Huh?
You just said it in front of her.
I forgot that was
Just
her.
because you're
She
deaf
looks
doesn't mean
different
everyone
from
else
us.
is deaf. Jesus. She's 2 feet away from you. The Wease is you're the best, man. Yeah, and this guy has a smile on his face because life hasn't knocked him
That's
down
happy.
yet.
What?
Life hasn't knocked him down yet. Look at him, all
It hasn't
fresh-faced.
knocked him down yet either.
All these guys.
Getting killed here with these kids.
What do you mean you're getting killed here? They're taking over the party. The youth is taking over the party.
Yeah, I
They
didn't know
want
that.
us out. They
Either-
want us out.
At least all that's here are old, rich golf guys, and then a gaggle of young, good-looking people.
Yeah, and they want this beautiful
Oh, they want this
seat.
glass?
Yeah, because this is the view right here. They're gonna push us out, and we're gonna be in your car within the next hour because we're not gonna belong here.
Hey.
I'm gonna
Here
turn.
comes your daddy's boat.
Oh my God! Another giant yacht going by.
Honey,
Take their-
what's your name?
My name's Alyssa.
Alyssa? Yeah. What's your last name?
Kazan.
What kind of name is Kazan?
Well, it's Greek.
Have you been to Greece?
I've never been, but my parents have been.
They don't take you?
No.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Do you like the little baklava?
Baklava. I don't know what that is.
Come on.
You don't know what?
No. What is it? Do you guys know?
Wait a minute.
In Greece.
Wait a
City in
minute.
Greece, I
Maybe
think.
I'm fucked up.
No, it's a dessert.
I thought baklava.
It's a
With
dessert.
the honey.
No, I don't really eat Greek food.
Fucking Greek broad doesn't eat Greek food.
I went.
Baklava.
I went to Greece.
Nice, right?
It's unbelievable.
Beautiful.
Although they obsess about their olives.
Olives?
Wherever you go, it's about their olives. They put olives in everything too. Here, have some more olives. I don't want any more olives.
Longer than you've been alive, so that's about it.
Who?
Oh, I mean, he's a New York City guy.
Yeah.
And I'm up, I'm up with the Tramaldis. Together for years, radio shit.
Yeah, thank you for adding
He's
the
a big
radio
shot.
part of that. Together for years is a little awkward.
Mugshot.
He would be my sugar daddy, Jesus.
We're going to take a pass over here.
Are we taking a pass?
I
We
can't
should.
got goddamn drink.
All right, let's go get a drink.
We get a drink so I can pass out like Buddha.
All right, I'm definitely gonna turn this thing back on after another hour. It should get very interesting. We're gonna do a little time jump in. It's gonna be fun. All right, we turned this thing back on because we started talking to these guys, these kids. They're like 20, 21 years old. And you're from where again?
Jupiter, Florida.
Yeah, and as soon as you said Jupiter, Florida, Wease pops in and goes, "Isn't that where Kraft got the hand job at
It
the
is.
massage parlor?"
Listen,
It is
these
in
kids
fact.
are
It
so
is in
fucking
fact.
young
Yeah.
that I don't think he knew that really. And he's from the joint.
Yeah, but then he's giving me like an education on massage parlors. He's only 20, 21. He goes, what'd you say? That's the only reason we turned this thing back on.
If you're looking to go get a happy ending, you got to go to a massage parlor that has a bright light open sign that makes a chime or a ding when you walk in. So it alerts the workers when somebody walks in.
How did you learn that?
Okay, hold on.
I've learned that from experience.
All right, hold on. Now I got
He's too young to be doing that shit, don't you think?
I fucking love it.
Why do you love it?
It's sensational. I love it.
What, does he
Have you
get
done
hands?
it? You've done it. Don't
He's getting hand jobs.
I'm proud of you.
Dude, you gotta feel them up too.
I like it. Are you kidding me? I love it. When I was,
You're a young, fresh-faced kid. Why do you need that shit?
Rod,
Dude, it's $100 in your
listen.
fucking.
When I was his age, when I was his age, I'm at the joint.
Dude, yeah, I'm a degenerate. I get horny. Like I need to.
Every kid every man.
But it looks like you would do okay with the ladies, man.
I get girls too. It's just a different experience. Like you get a 30 to an hour minute massage and then get a hand job at the
Yeah.
end. No girl's gonna oil you up and do that
Yes.
for you. Just for
Kid
free,
knows.
you know?
Kid knows what he's talking about.
Still has acne.
The
I
kid-
do. Fuck out of here.
That's an
I'm
honest.
insecure about that right now.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. No, I was
Oh.
just trying to make a point that you're young, man. And don't be insecure about that. I wish I still had acne.
It's fine. Don't
Okay,
worry.
all
But
right,
listen,
all
when we were out to dinner 2 nights ago,
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard Jimmy Ponytail's story.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name the guy. If you have a friend of ours who's a little gullible,
Right.
was going to get massages at this joint on Las Olas.
Okay.
And so one night they were all out, and all the people they were out with says, "Bro, you didn't know you weren't getting happy endings?"
Yeah.
He goes, "No,
Yeah.
I was just getting a regular massage."
Yeah.
They go, "It's a fucking happy ending joint."
Yeah.
He went back at the end of the massage. Jimmy will tell you this is a true story. At the end of the massage, he grabs the chick's hand and pulls it towards his dick. She slapped the shit out of him. and they told him never come back.
Wow.
The funny part of it is,
Yeah.
I gotta try to remember where he said it was at a place where obviously it wasn't a happy ending joint.
Okay.
And I said to Jimmy, and I'd heard this story for you. I said to Jimmy, how could he fucking not? Because they told him it was.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell if you got a happy ending joint or if you're at a fancy spa.
Right.
There's a big fucking difference.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
got
that's
the-
really funny, man.
yeah.
That's
He was just here, that kid.
I know.
He really enjoys it. And then Wease is telling.
There's a smile on my face. I walk out of there and I'm smiling. That's good.
See, I'm a weirdo because if the girl, I feel like if the girl's not into me, then
God.
I set it up by saying I'm a fucking weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
I'm the same way in strip clubs, man.
I think it's just so basic. You're paying for what you want, and that's what I love.
You pay for it so you can go home when you're done and not worry the fuck about it.
And put a
You
smile
don't
on your
have to
face.
take them to dinner. You get some good pussy, and they're not even gonna. Let's say you're a married guy, which they ain't telling. They ain't telling. But bro, you talk about strip joints.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You want some more interviews?
Yeah, go ahead.
The King.
Yeah.
The king and the old lady, most of these people, they dragged me. They go to the strip joints down here with their old ladies on a regular basis. So they dragged me last year, right?
Right.
I'm a little weird because I'm an old cat. I've had my share of pussy.
I love it.
Listen, I am adverse. I don't dig the stripper broads now. I'm done. So we're there. The king will tell you this, bro. He's buying us all lap dances. The broad, Doreen's got a girl, titties in her face, and every other fucking, yo, bro. And then he gets me. I'm in there all grumpy and shit. This is after dinner. I'm already drunk.
Yeah.
The last place I want to be with these skank hoes.
Right.
So he pays this chick to give me a lap dance. This fucking sweaty, fake titty, big basketball gets up on me, and she's putting sweat on me and shit. And I'm going, I feel really weird because I'm supposed to want it, right?
Yeah.
But I ain't liking it. Get the fuck out of here.
That's why I do the massage parlor. The girls are clean. It's just so straightforward. They oil you up and.
Oh, now that's different.
Dude, they oil you up and do the job. The first time I did it, the girl tried to talk to me for like 30 minutes after, and it was just so weird. I just wanted to leave. Very awkward.
Well, because you weren't an old guy. You're a young guy, so
I wanted to pay and get out of there. And
probably doesn't see a lot of young guys going in there.
She was excited, yeah.
Huh?
It's all the Robert Krebs.
Bro, I got a feeling you never went.
No.
What the hell is wrong with you? You don't go on.
That was a bucket list thing for me, like growing up.
Good for you.
That and have a threesome, and I've done both.
I did well on my own, and I don't
bro,
know.
wait.
I found some. I found some.
Oh.
You know. Look, now I feel like I got to defend myself.
You
I
do.
found some crazy broads that did some crazy ass shit.
Wait, there's a big difference between my lame story about a strip joint and a nice massage. Man, you go in and a beautiful hot Asian chick gives you a regular, real. Sometimes they get on your back with the knees.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it's
I
time.
had the knees on the back and stuff.
But
They
I'll
wipe
tell
your
you,
tits down their fucking back and do all that good stuff.
I'll tell you when it went bad.
They went bad for you.
I'll tell you when it went bad.
All
It was
right.
a lot of years ago. I was in, of all places, New York.
Yeah.
And I went to one, they're all over the place. And I go in there, and I'm getting ready to get a knobber from the broad, and she whips out the rubber.
Oh,
I don't want a blowjob
That's what
with
the
a
hookers
rubber.
do that, dude.
The hookers do that.
Forget it.
Yeah,
that
if
shit's
you ask a
over
hooker
for
for a
me.
blowjob, she puts a condom on. It sucks.
Yeah. Look at these handsome young bastards.
I'm amazed that they're doing all that shit. This guy, we're at this ridiculous house, and he has 2 hot tubs.
One for naked.
One for naked with a wall.
Yeah. And then this one right here. Where are we?
Well, we got the one. We got the one with the nice view of the Intercoastal, and then around the corner there's one for the naked, supposedly with a wall.
That's where King goes.
Oh, King
Big
has
dick.
been naked in that thing. Yeah.
We got 15 minutes from game time.
Right.
I got action. You got who Jamaica?
No, don't follow football.
Huh?
Don't follow football.
I love that.
He's too.
I like that.
He's too busy getting handy.
If any sport is UFC that I follow the most.
All right.
This kid is filled with so much cum, he doesn't have time to follow football.
Watch some football, exactly.
All right, get out of here.
All right,
we
we're
got to go
gonna-
watch Super Bowl.
All right, I don't know how this podcast is going to end. Maybe we'll turn it back on. Maybe not. All right?
That's great. You guys are awesome.
Bring it up to speed. Here we go. Hang on, everybody. There she goes.
Message from Queen, February 2nd, 2020, 8:35 p.m. For your information, you and I are right. Red is red.
That's the fucking King says the red on San Francisco is a different red than in Kansas City. Now, I know this sounds silly. He was actually going to buy the jerseys tonight to prove it to me. I said, bro,
red.
it is not.
Yes, it is.
Red is red.
It's a different red.
Oh,
One's a little more maroon and one's red.
that's what he says.
Yes.
Bullshit.
100%.
There could be more than one red. With that, we're in a car leaving the Super Bowl party. All right. Let's not get in an accident there, Wease. Let's not get in. Relax. I've been in a crazy accident with you before.
One accident.
God, don't even do it.
What?
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
We're
shit.
live on the
Oh,
podcast.
shit.
We're gonna die in the podcast.
Oh my God.
Who's gonna edit the podcast?
Please, what the hell? We almost got T-Bone as we're leaving the Super Bowl party.
I got it.
I'm not even blaming you. That wasn't you. So
I don't know what happened there.
Sam, you should have went.
Really, Bubby?
Yes, you should have waited.
What's the? Did I make it?
what do you mean? What's the difference?
Did I make it?
Life.
I
All right,
made it.
that was a hell of a Super Bowl party, man. You know, how much money was that mansion?
$20 million. Serious, selling it for 20.
I got to be honest though, the living room is as big as a football field. The TV looked a little small in there.
But he had, you know how many TVs he had?
I counted. I stopped counting at 20.
Yeah,
no
but
joke.
The bar alone had 4 TVs.
Yeah, the outside bar.
Yeah.
Which bar do you mean?
The outside bar had 4 TVs. They were all watching in a different. For some reason, the room we were in, nobody wanted to be with us.
Yeah.
And that was the.
Because somebody puked on the couch.
Yeah, I forgot.
Noreen's very aggressive when she podcasts. She just yanked my arm, sprained my fucking wrist to say that.
What's the over/under on the elbow room when we go by? We always do that.
Empty. Everyone's at the game.
No, there's gonna be people.
I got a good elbow room story. I used to come down here for spring break a million years ago, and no one gave a shit that the electricity didn't work one night, and we were all in there in the dark getting fucked up. And then in the bathroom, there's no windows. So the regular bar you could still see because there were windows. We went into the bathroom to take leaks, and you didn't know where the trough was or whatever. So people just would fucking pull out their piece and just pee wherever. And I was in sandals, and I swear to you, the urine was at least an inch off the floor.
Oh, my.
That's my elbow room story from a million years ago.
Hold on. We're here, and it's empty, bub.
Oh, wow.
It's Super Bowl.
By the way, I got to say about that TV in that giant living room, that TV still was almost 10 feet high. But
I couldn't even tell.
It was huge.
It was a huge TV, but the room was so big it looked tiny.
It was.
It's literally the biggest TV I think you could get.
That was a huge TV.
Well, this guy, are you kidding? If there's a bigger, he's buying it.
Right.
The crib is killing. The only, to be honest with you, it's a mansion. But the fun of that crib is the outside.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Is he worth a bill?
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun, Wease. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that a lot.
Look at all these people that don't care about football. Tons.
Well, everyone's just out partying.
Yeah.
Everybody has a TV on.
We obviously don't care about football because we're going back to your crib at halftime.
We'll see the last quarter.
All right.
I got to get up at 4:30. Screw this.
Oh, that's right. You still work.
Somebody still does morning radio.
All right. Wait, we all bought boxes.
Yeah.
Who was winning the boxes?
I don't even know my numbers.
I don't even know my numbers.
I got a picture of it.
You got a picture of
Sam
it?
took a picture.
Hey. Big money on that one.
The guy who owns the house won the first quarter.
No.
Sal won.
Oh
Sal
my
won the
God.
first quarter.
Oh my God.
That won't even pay for the bartender.
The bartender made a freaking $1,500 tonight, I bet you.
That bartender, whoever she is that he hired with her titties showing, probably made. You think she made a
She's
grand?
a firefighter.
Well, the guy that won halftime gave her $500. He gave her his
Oh
winning.
my God.
And she already had a few hundred in there, so.
Oh my God.
She deserves it, though. She works hard.
She's a firefighter in Delray.
She's a fireman in Delray.
Fireman.
What do you mean she deserves it? She was getting the money because of the cleavage.
Yeah, no,
Am
she
I the
worked hard.
You gotta work
How, did
it.
she, how hard was she working?
She worked hard.
Every time I looked down, my drink was refilled, so.
All right,
She
fair enough.
worked hard.
Oh, the halftime show, I gotta admit, was not bad. Shakira and the J-Lo.
Okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi, who you're a fan of or you wouldn't be listening, is a douchebag because J-Lo and Shakira, I'm putting down one of the best ever.
Yeah.
That's how good that shit was.
I said it was good.
You said good. That was phenomenal.
I think Shakira is way hotter than J-Lo, by the
Who
way.
is that random guy?
We don't know, but hip people know. But Shakira is 7 years younger, and of course she's delish. And also, a quick critique. It's very important. A lot of skin. You got to show a lot of skin.
Well, like the bartender.
She showed some cleavage.
It was a lot of cleavage. I'm not complaining.
J-Lo was chubby. Some guy at the bar said J-Lo is chubby. I wanted to punch him in the face.
Bobby, I didn't hear you, but it sounded good.
Some guy at the bar at the party said that J-Lo was chubby.
Oh, my God, what an asshole is that guy?
Seriously, I wanted to punch him.
Oh, what an asshole was that fucking guy? Chubby. Oh, my God.
We're driving along with the Ocean Tar, right? What a scene here, man.
Yeah.
That was quite the time.
You know, it's funny. The guy that owns the joint, you know, they're in the billion, and the wife is such a sweet lady. I would go over there and just sit out on the lawn, you know, and they don't care. You can show up anytime.
You want to just go there and sit on the lawn?
Somebody puked red drink all over her white couch, and she never even flinched.
Because they're billionaires.
She can buy a new couch tomorrow.
Oh my God, that has nothing to do with your personality. If you're a billionaire, you throw that couch in the water and get another one Monday.
She was still cleaning up someone's puke.
True.
She's a billionaire cleaning up someone's puke.
And it was red, man.
I watched her
It was pink, and the guy was power booting on this beautiful white couch that is probably more expensive than most people's homes.
Believe me.
And she didn't give a fuck because they're gonna just throw it away and get another one.
A year ago at this party, Wease had a glass of red wine, and my friend Gina was freaking out that Wease was drinking red wine on this couch. I can't wait to tell her the story. What happened?
You did some good driving besides not using your turn signals.
When do I supposed to do that? All right, you assholes better be ready to get out, because I'm not going to get my good spot. And my bad spot, Ope, sucks.
Well, you got the handicap sticker. I don't mean to laugh.
No,
I kind of wish I had a handicap sticker, because it's pretty amazing.
It's going to be sold out.
Why? There's only two.
These two right here.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, the motherfucker. These are the two assholes.
You guys compete with them?
And this cunt right here.
Whoa, hey!
Yeah, this cunt's parking spot's right there.
Right.
And I don't know where this guy is.
Wait, so the handicap spot, you know, there's only 3 of you that use it. So there's 2 cars there, so you're shit out of luck. And one of the ladies that is using the handicap spot, her actual spot is right there.
Right there.
I'm looking 20 feet away.
Let's park in it.
She is a bitch.
Let's park in it.
I'm not doing it. You guys get out.
I have balls.
I don't care.
Just for the
she
record,
wants me to park
I
in
would have
her.
parked in it.
Why don't we
Well,
all?
I'm not doing
I'll
it.
go with you. Go to your stupid spot.
No, you can't even
And
get
stop
out.
using the C word.
At my spot, you can't even get out of the car. Get out. Bubby, get out.
Stop using the C word.
Bubby, get out.
I can't get out.
They can't get out. We're in the tightest car I've ever been in my life.
All right, get ready. We're going to my spot.
Park in her spot.
I'm not
Wait,
parking
she has
in
2
her
spots.
spot.
Oh, right there, 2.
All right, where are we going? Where's
My spot.
All right, what's wrong with your spot?
Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. But wait a minute. Before we get there, whoop, I almost missed it.
I feel like we're going down a one-way right now.
You see that arrow, right?
Yeah, this is our place.
Oh, right there? That's it right there?
But that's somebody's spot.
All right, this is very visual, but this is really sad. They got you in an alleyway. This is where you park?
Yeah.
And why are we going the wrong way?
Because it's construction. All right, there's my spot.
All right, we'll get out.
Terrible.
It's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Lucky I can get in there. All right, you guys get out. It's a terrible spot.
Yeah, look at it.
I would be fucked.
It's the
You
saddest
can't
thing.
get out of the car if I park.
All right, I'm getting out. My God, jeez.
That was hysterical. That was hysterical.
All right, I'm getting out. This is how my stupid podcast ends, when you screaming the C word at a handicapped lady? What the hell, man? Who the hell screams the C word at a handicapped lady? This isn't even a real, Doreen, that's not even a real spot. There's like a...
I'm so scared.
It looks like there's a furnace there.
He's not making it.
Oh, look at all the dents in your car. Is that from you guys?
That's from him parking. That's from him parking.
Get the hell out of here. Wease is trying to back in his car. He's missing it. He's missing it by 6 feet. Is he missing it by 6 feet?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What the fuck, dude? I need my shins.
Oh no!
All right, let's see. Should we help him?
Oh no! He's gonna.
All right, I want to see this. All right, turn the wheel. Turn the Oh, he's telling me to calm down. Oh, okay. That is a weird angle he's parking on. Oh, now he's zooming back out. What are you doing? This guy. He used to be my hero. He can't even park anymore.
I can't even breathe. That was hysterical.
Just pee my pants.
Oh.
This guy was...
Oh my God!
This guy was the baddest dude ever, and now he can't park. Now he's happy that he was able to park a car.
That was good though. Look, he's perfect.
What?
That is the fucking parking spot.
Yeah.
Is it terrible or what? I can't even get out of the car.
I understand that. Do you have a lot of dents on your car? I noticed.
Yeah, I do.
Is that from you?
Yes, they're all from me. I've had this 3 years now.
Okay.
One time per year.
Look at these guys. Porsche. Remember that guy? Let me see if I can find his.
Now we're just wandering around the garage. What?
Remember Bentley, man?
Yeah.
That's his Bentley.
That's the Bentley Hot Rod?
Yeah.
Wow, man, Matt Farah from the Smoking Tire would appreciate that.
Right?
Holy shit, I've never seen a Bentley like that. It's like a Bentley sports car. What is that called? God, I'm sorry, Matt Farah, if you're listening to this.
Bentley, but you remember I said to him, "You're cool, you're a hot rod Bentley guy."
Yeah.
He goes, "It depends." He was embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I said he was thinking of getting rid of it. I said, "No, man, that shit's cool."
That's
Ain't it
gorgeous.
Cool?
That's gorgeous. All right, watch out. Don't trip. You got the bad foot already.
I got the bad foot. There's another Bentley.
I see under some wraps.
See what I'm saying?
What, you got the gout?
I got the gout. Bad gout.
Bad gout.
I got shots in the foot, fucking medication.
You got
This cocksucker takes my parking spot. Canadian dude.
What's wrong with the Canadian dude?
Fancy Mercedes. Look.
I see the fancy Mercedes. Oh, right. from Ontario.
Yeah, from Toronto.
I see. All right, we're getting in the elevator, guys. Bye-bye.
We'll see what it looks like.
Boo, 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 boo. Opie Radio. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, 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 boom. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.